everybody, you're here in Pixie #1, and we're here to bring you yaaarrn.
I like this. We should do this from now on. Like holding up a skein.
Oh, holding up a skein, because I was just going to say, we always do this.
Always do what?
Always do yaaarrn.
Well, when did yaaarrn even start? Oh boy.
Long bloody time ago. So, subscribe.
And like.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Everybody says it, but you know what? We like to see who's watching our videos, and sometimes not very many people watch our videos, and we have loads of subscribers, so I begin to think that we haven't said that all these years.
Yeah.
And they got
and
lost.
when you don't say it, you forget, you know? Because like
it's
when
easy
a
to forget.
subscriber person on YouTube says like, oh, hit the bell, I'm like, oh, right, the bell. I totally forgot about that.
And you can wait until we're done, but hit the bell. If you don't know us. If you don't know us, everybody who knows us, hit the bell. Hit the bell now.
Yes.
You must hit the bell.
We need the bell.
Hit the bell.
Besides, what is it? Isn't there something about pixies and bells and
yeah, Tinkerbell and
no, they have something about like
flowers.
A bell. Like
they wear the bell on their skirts for Tinkerbell and bells.
Bells go with pixies.
Blue moon.
And five fairies.
Blue moon.
Blue moon.
Blue moon.
Blue moon.
So this is the second time. Third time we've started this video, and in the second video we had a blue moon, and once in a blue moon, right? I don't remember what we were talking about.
Yeah, we said something about once in a blue moon, but I don't remember.
So it was once in a blue moon, and all of a sudden.
Oh right, because our videos only come out once in a blue moon. That's why you need to hit the bell. You need to hit the bell.
And comment, because we'd love to hear it. Anyway, blue moon. I want to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I want to sing about a sky of blue and a tea for two. I love to sing. We had to do it for you again. Yeah. 1930s, Disney, Looney Tunes. Little owl, and he's just
family of owls.
So cute. He's like this little glass-eyed.
Does he have glasses?
Yes, he has a little bow tie, and I think he's got a vest on, and he's just adorable.
I need to see this again. I don't remember all that.
It's very cute.
So yeah, we have Switzerland, and I am doing Switzerland right now.
Yes.
For all your test notice out there.
Yes.
This is your yarn.
Yes. Yours. Okay, so what's Switzerland? For those of you who don't know, who haven't heard me screaming about it for the last umpty hundred years, this is Switzerland. This was the inspiration photo. And I had two false starts with it. I was trying to do something that I'm not, which is I am a hard original lace designer. I am not a let's get up and garter stitch for 5 years. I'm just not interested in that. And I think most of you guys...
That's Robin Hood.
No, but
it's
he
garter
has
stitch for a million years,
and he's got construction. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, find your fate. Sorry, Andrew Murray. I mean, pretty. It's pretty, and a lot of people love it, and there's thousands of now. But this is not my box. My box is original lace.
Oh, you're funny. Your box is original lace. You go outside the box. You don't like the box. Now she's saying it's my box. You know what
I mean. She's giving me a hard time. This is what I live with. Good grief.
Are you kidding me? It's so much fun to give you a hard time.
Oh, likewise. Stop hitting yourself. When she was like a toddler, everybody would go around and hit her with her arm, and we'd say, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Every last one of us. Madison started it, I think, and then Shane took over, and then every once in a while I'd gang up with Shane on her, and it was just horrible.
Oh, they tried to do it the other day while I was cooking bacon, and I had tongs in my hand, and I was totally freaking out. I was like, no, and then I was like, I have tongs, I'm picking
She was, woman, she roared, I ran.
She did.
She had hot grease, and she's big and strong, and I'm this weak invalid, and I just thought, I'm going away. I'm done.
What's funny, though, is you ran away, and Shane was like, whoa, running right with you.
Well, because, I had grabbed Shane and said, let's get her. He's like, get her.
Yeah, they're both coming at me like, ah.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with these guys anymore. Twiggy, Shane, is just like, hecka strong. Why is he so strong?
I don't understand it. When he's so skinny, you'd think that he would just be like a
His bones are
floppy,
showing.
but instead he's like, hey, and it's like, yeah.
Very strong.
Of course, maybe it's because
just
he
that
has to lift
spike
all those
type
stupid
thing.
heavy knives at his work.
That's
He's got
true.
to like lift 70-pound
That's why
knives.
he got
It's like,
those little tiny bumps. He got pebbles. Bad. Okay, Switzerland.
yeah.
Ooh, Switzerland. Cat. Hello, miss. Can you stop it? She's gonna knock my thing down. Miss.
So yeah, we're going to talk about Switzerland and how it's got this beautiful snowflake in the picture. She'll come back and show you the picture again. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Meow. Yeah.
Our
Here's
kitty
girl.
got big.
Yes. And girl, she likes to climb the chimney. And
She climbs everything, staff to yarn. Okay. Switzerland. So, I painted this thing twice, hated it because I was trying to put myself into that area where I don't go, which is garter stitch. Sorry, you guys. And so I hated it because I was trying to do 2-color, and I was trying to match, like, you know, the green and the spruce, which is what you see on the ceiling over there in Switzerland. This is a marketplace, by the way. And I've got the spelling of the name of the town, but it's on the website. You'll see it later. I have not been able to pronounce it. So, starts as a triangle, then goes into a 3-wedge, then turns into, I can't count, a 6-wedge, so that it's just spreading. And hopefully this is going to work. I need to swatch it yet, and because I keep talking about it, but I haven't swatched it. I did make it, though. Everything that is in here, and then some, was put into as the motifs. It starts with the star. It's kind of a star snowflakey thing. And then there's more stars down here, and then there's bells. So you can look forward to seeing all those things in the goodies and in the motifs. Then we had Trikele. I have no idea if this is how it's pronounced.
we don't know how to say it.
Trikele, and
Maniac cat.
she's going nuts.
What the heck,
She's
girl?
falling off of the outhouse,
She
which
just
is
forgot
6
how to
foot
climb
high.
for a little bit there.
So, I moved us. This is the
Bright spot.
shape,
TV turned on.
and it's, I bought like a million little charms and stuff for the goodies already. And I've had them forever. And I've had the samples dyed forever. They're, remember that blue violet colorway? We have that. We have forest in something like this, more like this, less like all my greens and forests that I've ever done. And changeling, which is like the blue, because I just love it. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Anyway, we have 3 of them. I don't remember colors. It's been a long time since we dyed them, in my defense. It's been all the way back.
I've seen the colors more often than you because I did
You
go
go in
digging
there.
through the bag
Yeah.
and then I'll be like, oh, look at that. I wonder when that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mm.
All the way back when I bought the merino cashmere nylon that I love so much. It's a heavyweight lace, lightweight fingering, very lightweight, lighter than even very fine, as I think it's got 590 or so, 550. I can't figure it out. I've got to figure out how many in 100 grams. So we have that to look forward to. We sat down yesterday, had a brainstorming session that's been better than any we've had for like years. And so we came away with all kinds of stuff. Shall I show him your stole?
Oh, is that even happening?
No, I don't know.
We made an
I
idea
just
of a
thought it was
flag
cute.
thing, and yeah, it's like basically, you know, when they make a picture of something of a flag that's going woo 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 in the wind, and then just
Oh,
scattering
woo, woo, woo.
and then they're just scattering stars and just smattering all up.
And then I like this little thing that she added, which is stars going down both of the sides, and it's a stole,
yeah, just kind of
obviously.
putting it together.
Need to tell you 2 things. One is that we're going to have a huge twist, hopefully huge. We're trying, obviously we have like massive amount of yarn around us. You can't really see it.
Yeah, it's a bag.
We got out Danny. This is Hidden Passages. And obviously Switzerland. And we still have some Danny and some Advent and some China Blend. China Tea from Perfect Blend. I'll get that right. China Blend. Ugh. So, we don't have anything to dye right now because we don't have anything open and we still have to dye Robin Hood. So this is a good thing. So we might be able to get a twist going.
Yeah,
There
my
she
poor
goes
Robin
again.
Hood. I got
This cat's insane right now.
she was
go up
gonna
the
jump
steam.
up to the top of that thing up above the stove too.
Oh, she does. All the
Yeah,
time.
she was looking at it and I was like,
She goes up to the top of my medicine cabinet, which is
So
like,
anytime
it's
that
like
you
8 foot
catch one of
tall.
us going like, what is that?
It's us looking
her.
at the cat.
She's nuts.
Okay,
She's amazing.
So twist. We have that Biffle silk lace.
Mom painted her glasses.
Oh my gosh. I need new glasses now. See, I painted them and I put little
They were
colorations
purple
on them.
before.
Yeah, they were kind of pink.
Pink and purple.
I didn't like them because they were
Mauve color.
and they're so bug-eyed that I wish you had your glasses. Her glasses are very nice. They have
Maybe
no
the lenses
color
are
down
getting all
here.
scratched.
yeah, you have to be really careful and you have to put them away, not leave them on the table. So
I think it's because of the
You
thingy
need a
that
leash.
actually makes that thing scratch easy. It's
you
I
should
have
get
a leash. Remember, I made a leash.
Mine are not anti-scratched and they're not even scratched.
No. I had the anti-glare or something. Apparently, that gets them really scratchy.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
don't ever
do
get it.
that. Okay. Twist. So you know what we need to do on the twist? We need to do some of those. What do you call it? The dye rags. Spill rag.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, I'm really good at combining words. Okay.
Yeah, what was it? The best and the greatest.
Best and the greatest.
What was it? Rest?
Rest?
I don't know.
No, it was great. No, I don't know what it was. Who knows? Who
Eh.
cares? Okay. During this brainstorming session, we found Gone with the Wind. And we found out that there are at least 3 patterns. At least 3 patterns for Gone with the
Are you
Wind.
kidding me? There's gloves and hats and scarves and
Part 1.
multiple shawls and geez,
Bonnets
we could
and
do a whole
parasols
year
and
off this
hankies
stupid
and
thing.
tiny
It's so
shoes
long.
and corsets and slippers.
Oh man, what if we did a thing
And a
where
carrot.
it was like long
Oh, wait.
books, the year of long books, and we did like War and Peace and stuff like that. Whoa!
Oh no. No,
I don't
no.
even.
I wouldn't know what to do with
Tried to
War and Peace.
read War and Peace
It'd
once.
have to be an heirloom. Really
I need a
long.
chart of like who all the people
Yeah,
are because he's
characters.
introducing characters for like the first how many pages?
I don't
50,
know.
100
Character-
pages long, and he wasn't done yet. And I was like, ah.
Chapters. Okay, so anyway, part 1 would be all that happy, fun stuff from part 1. And then part 2 is like all the war, the carpetbaggers, doctors, babies, railroads, cannon, fire, blah, blah, blah. And then we have to
Okay,
have a part
Butler.
3 for London because both of us, even though London is so short, we both liked it. And after they got married, and I think everybody wants to see that conclusion where it's happy and they get together and they live happily ever after.
Yeah,
which
and then
is the
stupid
next
chick stops
movie.
being so stupid.
Did you guys ever see the next movie? What is that one called?
Ew. Oh, don't even.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. Hey, get off my loom! Damn it, Kitty, she's going crazy, Kate.
Going?
Yeah. Okay, so the
Switzerland!
designs are like already in here. What are you doing?
Just showing them Switzerland.
Oh, show them again and leave it there.
Where?
Yeah, you're not showing them all of it. This
I don't
stuff's
know. There's
over
just so much here.
here. There you go.
And then it goes all the way to that dark
Oh
blue
my
purple.
goodness.
And it's falling all over the place because I can't
Go.
hang on.
Go,
Hey,
go, 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 go.
where am I going?
Go there.
What? Oh.
Go there. Okay, so that was Gone with the Wind. Okay, I can't show you my designs. Athena. Hear the beads?
Yeah, they scraped the floor. I am too.
It was weight. I'm 5'2", so it was dragging on the floor.
Just
so I
remember,
gave it
if
to
you
her.
ever go to make it shorter, because the knitting
smaller
will stretch.
needles, definitely
And yeah.
2 needles smaller, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so next year's the 2020 blanket is going to be.
Beacon!
I'm so excited. We first started talking. Get away from the camera! Oh my goodness!
Oh!
Don't. Oh, just let it go. She's usually not knock her downer. So, yeah, years ago, I told somebody I was going to make a color work green man, and I never did it, and we're not making another color work blanket. What we are going to do is make one solid color, We have mint, spruce, sage for the greens. Then we have silver, and we wanted to do a deep purple because of why did you want to put purple in the green?
Because I've seen Green Man in purple, blue, and green, like in different tapestry type stuff.
Okay.
And the purple was like, oh, of course, I'm just crazy for purple. So
Maybe we could call that one tapestry. Anyway, so that one is righteous, and then there's the blue, which is amazing, and I think it would look just stunning in that color. I love that color. I'm kind of partial to it. So it is. Are you ready for this? It starts with the roots of a tree, comes up to the trunk, and then it splits off for the over boughs. What do you call the top? Canopy, whatever.
Canopy, tree branches.
I think a canopy is in a forest, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then in the center of the tree is going to be his head with his hair and his mustache and his beard. So
his leaves.
Either, yeah, I think starting from the bottom and working up to the top is going to be bad. So I'm going to draw it, put it into my program, and then I'll grid it. And then from there, we'll be able to extract blocks. What are you giggling about?
You should see the doodle. His face is like this black, and he's like, ah. You know, like kid drawings. Looks like that.
Looks awful.
It's funny.
Leave me alone.
Hi, I'm not.
So then on the outside, we have that huge Saxon braid to finish it off. I've got to figure out how to miter in my corners because I don't like ending my corners. So that's going to be challenging.
Oh, like short rows. Wow. But the thing is, oh, maybe just leaving them to go around for a long time. So you'd stop the patterning, I guess.
Let's
and
see.
just
Stop to swatch it.
Yeah, I don't know what that would look like.
So then, oh, too bad we don't have the yarn out. The other cow that I've been playing with is Stranger Things, and we pretty much settled on him. He needs to be a 6 wedge because of the fact that he's got a leg in each one of the quadrants. We are actually working the mind flayer. With
Trying.
the mind. No, I can do anything. I'll set my head to it and I could do it. The only thing I can't seem to do is make a good circle. No. Square. I don't remember. I can really good lose my mind. I'm really good at that.
Oh, sorry. You lost that a long time ago.
Okay, moving on. So down at the bottom, because it's just his leg and a little trunk thing, I don't like leaving a lot of space. I don't mind a little bit of space, but a lot of space, not so much. So at the very end, like all the way around, I'm going to have like, okay, we've got bats, kids, bikes, dogs,
Radio
bus. Ew, what does that look like? Sort of like a heartbeat thing? Like
I don't know, like
okay.
waves. We should look
And
it
then
up.
it goes like that or something.
Or just a weird, you know.
Better write that
weird-
down or else I'll never know what that is. Anyway, Stranger Things is done on 100% or 50% silk. I can't remember. 2 skeins. So far, we might need more because it is a 6 wedge. It might actually need 3. We started it in Siren Sock, the one that's got the plies all together. We'll see if that is going to continue to be its base, but I really want to work in silk. We haven't worked in silk in a long time. Speaking of which, we have the 2020 heirloom is Collinwood. Most of you know this on Ravelry. All of you know this because I've been screaming about it. I've been in this dark shadows thing, and so Collinwood we see as Josette in the black and white era running down the porch at the first
old
time that
house.
she comes down out of the portrait in the old house. She runs down the porch, does this twirl with this
Very stupid.
gauzy stuff, and then she flaps back just like you would if you were a kid and you were wearing a sheet and you were trying
Pretending
to
to be a
ghost.
ghost. Yeah, it was great.
It's not stupid at all. I loved it. It's stupid.
It's stupid, but it's
I
fun.
love it.
You know, it's that kind of stupid where you're like,
It's amazing.
Whatever.
So I'm not sure even what to call this because I've already got a Josette. We've got Josette stockings from the music box, and so I've got this whole dark shadows thing going on. One of these days I'm gonna have to make a book, right?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
I think MPI and Pomegranate would probably have something to say about that. But anyway, So the premise of this is the old house. Might be the old house. This might just be.
Yeah, it's the old
It's not Collinwood.
It's the old house.
All right.
Oh, how many times are we going to tell you it's the old house?
It's the old
I mean,
house.
seriously, it's got the
It's
columns.
The old
It has the
house.
columns throughout the whole thing. It's the old house.
It's my
Tell
design,
her
but
it's
she's
me.
evidently going to tell you about it. So, did we decide if this was a square? Anyway,
I think it's weird.
We're not
deciding
exactly
whether it's a
sure.
square or a circle.
whether it's a square or a full circle, but this is a modern heirloom, so we do have that to go with. We know that that's where we're headed. So we'll start in the center, and the columns will grow from that. And then after like chart 1, I would imagine we'll be able to split the columns off and then start adding. Yes, we decided to do not an all-over lace pattern, but a lace pattern that gradually gets larger as you go. So that it's not going to be like some of the stuff in the past that I've done where I started this and I did this and I went to this and like Swan Lake, isn't that the way it is? It's like, oh yeah, it's that center. So yeah, not like Swan Lake where you've got all those different sections of different lace patterns. I feel like I'm choking on myself, so just quit while I'm ahead. So there's that. I have no idea when this stuff is coming out. I just wanted to share our brainstorming because it was so amazing and we came away with so much stuff. So the other day I sat down and there's this thing that I've wanted to do. I wanted to make this it had to be a triangle, triangular shawl that has a cable in the very center of it, of the triangle, to make a branching cable that continues to branch off like this because all the lines are going that way. I've done this kind of thing in the past, but I've never done it with this sort of pattern. This pattern was an original pattern that I made. I also made in it Freya. Did I say this is Freya?
No.
Freya, who is the...
You see, she made the pattern and then we named her. So
that's why I guess I started talking about it. Ragnarok.
No. Regal?
Who?
No, White Walker. This is
Is
White
it?
Walker.
Is it?
Mhm.
Anyway, we just recently sent out a Ragnarok, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, it was
We
Raven.
bought some more,
She did it in
beads for
Raven's
it.
brother, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that'll look good.
Okay, so Freya is Norse mythology. She's driving a chariot with
Odin's
cats. Didn't we figure out that was not right?
Odor.
Odor. Yeah,
And
guys,
she
name's
has a human
Odor.
lover.
How'd you like that? And she rides the boar through the streets, and
Which is
was
allegedly
called very
the,
wicked by Loki.
It's allegedly the disguised form of her human lover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However,
Kinda. Are you kidding me? Any of these legends about Norse gods, Greek gods, any of them gods, it's like, what the heck is going on here, man? Whoa!
so I don't want to put beads in it. I'm thinking maybe we don't do too much by way of goodies and stuff. Just a nice, fast cowl that's amazing. Her sister's name is Heel or Hell, and so we were painting something like Bloody Hell or Fire. I'm not sure which. And then I really want to paint a cat.
Oh, yes, but apparently she has gray or brown cats, or is it
Yeah,
black?
she has gray or black cats.
Depicted as gray
Depending.
or black. So.
But I don't want to do her stuff. I want to do my stuff.
Let's dye fluffums. Ah! Yes.
Y'all saw her.
Did
She's
they?
like tan. I just had her.
Oh,
on
right,
my
you
lap,
held her
and
in the
she
lap,
was like,
yeah.
"Get me loose!"
Let me go.
We've already done that. We did Cleo. That's Cleo.
It's
Anyway.
too bad you can't actually see all these beautiful little stripes. She's like a little tiger, and she even loves water. Like she loves water.
It also would not be good for my pattern.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to you on that eventually.
Oh, you know what would be really fun is to make a skein. I don't know how it would turn up when you knit it, but to make a skein where it's actually striped like a kitty cat, and you could just, and that's your cat skein or whatever.
Like a sock blanket.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm pretty good at this. That's why it's my job. Okay, so that is all the new design. I cannot believe we can only cross off one thing. Robin Hood. We are working on Robin Hood.
Yeah, and I forgot how to dye the gray one, so I'm figuring that one out again. I have the notes. It's just like, what did I do? Why is it not working? So,
You
yeah.
put up some great blurbs about the colors, though. I really liked them, and so I went back and I found pictures of each one of the people that you talk about. They don't have the costumes,
cool.
unfortunately.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't find. I found Alan Rickman as Sheriff of Nottingham. Sultry. Oh, all dressed in black. He just looks like this.
All right then.
Good bad guy. Well, you know who he is, right?
I've forgotten. I know his name.
He's from Emma. He's the one reading the book, Captain.
Lennox.
No, the captain who reads the book to the girl who ends up heartbroken because Gray left her.
Wait, that horrible Eccleston? Not Eccleston. Oh, jeez, that's the wrong name. If it's from Emma, then there's like nobody pretty in there.
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
No. Sense and Sensibility. I get there. It's Sense and Sensibility. And
Oh man, the guy with the really awesome voice. Yes, he's awesome. He's
Captain.
Snape.
Is
It's Professor Snape. Yes.
Yep, he is
Yeah.
Professor Snape.
Okay, Alan Rickman. That's why I
He's
was in.
dead.
Yeah, I know. I'm so
Oh,
sad.
it's terrible when this stuff comes around and it finally gets in there. It's like, oh, everybody's dead.
Well, Emma Watson. Emma somebody isn't dead yet. So Thompson.
Thompson. She's still going strong.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She was just in Fantastic Beasts, wasn't she?
something like that.
Yeah.
She's always in everything. She's awesome.
She's in everything. Okay, so Alan Rickman, and then I got a picture of some places I used Kevin Costner as Robin Hood, and other places I used Errol
No, it
Flynn.
has to be Errol Flynn.
I used Errol
He is
Flynn.
the
Oh, that's what
only
it was.
Robin
Sherwood
Hood.
Forest. I found an amazing picture of Sherwood Forest.
Ooh.
And then the other one is Richard the Lionheart, not
Mhm.
Hearted.
Oh, yeah, I
And
didn't
I
remember
couldn't
because I was like,
find him.
Lionhearted, huh?
From the Errol Flynn movie back in
Really?
1938.
Well, he did have a really
His name
short
is
part.
Claude Rains. And I found him dressed in white and blue, which was as close as I could get. But instead of just putting him up, I put up Claude Rains. What's the girl from Gone with the Wind? The
Vivian
second?
Leigh?
No, the other girl.
Oh,
Marion.
the nice one.
Marion. She plays Marion in Robin Hood, and she is clueless.
She's not
Absolutely
clueless. We are. Mm.
And Claude
Come on,
Rains.
let's
Anyway,
circle.
they're all sitting there watching a jousting tournament or something. It's a really cute shot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you inspired me. So anyway, Robin Hood is coming up next. And we haven't talked about the design.
Oh, yes, it's a hood.
I love it. This is all she gives me. It's a hood. It's not a hood.
It's a hood. Okay,
it
you'll
starts with a hood.
You're just gonna start with a
Get
magic loop cast on. Is that magic loop cast on up at the top of your
That's
head,
telling everything.
and then hood, and it's in like
Garter.
stitch. Because I was making it from the green color. I was like, okay, so this is like the idea being forest canopy, and like one of the colors has this like dots of red and blue and green and whatnot, and it's like all the merry men are sitting in the forest up in the canopy waiting to spring. So they're up there, and then you get down into darker and darker, and then down underneath where it's really dark and shady, you've got all the like this lace pattern of like arrows.
And there's 3
At the
skeins,
bottom.
so she was able to make 3 different colors. Well, they're all the same color. They're all green.
It's a gradiating but wild at the
Gradiating?
same time. It's a kind of crazy color,
It's great. It's awesome.
so that like you're not bored. So when
you
you're
have
knitting
the
it,
purple
it's like
over there,
fun.
don't you? You don't want to go
Yes.
digging. She doesn't want
I-
to go
I-
digging.
I
I
am-
can tell just by looking
I'm
at
in
her. She
yarn.
doesn't want to go digging.
I'm buried
I'm
in
in
yarn.
yarn. She's got our backyard.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you should tell them about what is the thing. Yarn over there. Is that Danny?
No. Don't get me going. Did you finish the questionnaire yesterday?
Oh.
We need to
I
talk
need
about
to
that.
make that a happier, easier, better questionnaire thing,
Short.
but I wrote
Can
it
be
down.
short. It should be very short. So we have a
It's not
questionnaire
too
for you.
long.
We're quitting the. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The Faye Yarn Club. We're stopping.
No more.
No more. Now we are going to have Fairy Godmother as you wish. We're going to give you guys different levels to enter, You can be a duchess, a princess, or a queen.
Are we gonna put in lady as well?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. We're going
Ladies
to
out.
start off with that. And what we're going to do is make a monthly draw on your bank account. And then when we get big enough to fulfill your wishes, we're going to fulfill your wishes. But you're still not going to know exactly what we're going to do. Which is going to be fun for us and fun for you because every single box will be different.
And these ones are going to be different from the yarn club because we're planning on, like, say you get your queen bundle and you're going to get yarn, you're going to get snacks, you're going to get, like, tea and, like, all kinds of other random things that we decide to put in there. So it's going to be really pretty and, like, present. I don't know. What is that? That is...
It's like a present rather than...
And you don't exactly know what you're getting. You're going to be, like, saying, here, I don't want this, I don't want that, but here's what I do want, and then we'll just kind of fill in the rest.
And with that, we're going to, you know, like if it was $100, we give you $100 for the yarn, and then junk is extra. So we're not going to use your money to send you junk. And if you don't want junk, there's an option for no junk.
Yeah.
No junk
Just
at all.
yarn.
Just yarn. Yarn. Okay. So there's Fairy Godmother. Okay. Oh. Hi. Quantity. QTY looks like quantity, not quarterly. QRT is quarterly. Something like that. Anyway. The reason why we're doing the twist is because the quarterly taxes need to be met, and so we are pushing to get a lot of stuff done really fast. Plus, you all want it. You know you do. Okay, you know what you need to do is share your Hexie. You know what I was thinking? We probably should have been sharing junk along the way. Like, Cirkul!
Yeah, I know. That's why I kept trying to do that, but...
Cirkul! I have a Cirkul.
It was like, Mom's all like, no, you're stopping my row on my designs. I'm crazy.
Look at him. He's playing with a leaf on the floor. He's like, play with me. Like, poof. Crazy guy.
Alright, let's see. I don't know. I am working on it. There's a thing, and you can't see it because it's on the needle one, so it's like black.
Just show this much. Here. There you go.
Ta-da!
See? This is Hexie's Heavenly Hexies.
Heavenly Hexies.
Whatever it is. Comes out once a month.
Is there no... Do I have the blocks somewhere else? I have the blocks somewhere else. So I finished other blocks, but they're not here.
Cirkul is this amazing thing where you put this cartridge, this thing, and it gives you, I don't know, it's got like a thing in the bottom, and then there's like a liquid, and the liquid comes out as you draw the stuff in. And they've got a whole bunch of different ones: Fit Sip, Life Sip, there's tea, and then there's Go Sip, which I think is like energy. So it's got like every kind of thing, and then it's like no calories, which, ta-da!
Tell them about the no calories and the stevia. Go on.
Small child went running away.
No. Tell them about the small calories and the stevia for the Cirkul.
What's wrong with that? Everything that they do is aspartame, and I don't like aspartame.
There's like stevia, and they've got this thing, and there's no calories, and and I'm just like, because I don't like anything. I don't like sugar. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I'm like, so you don't like anything. So you like water. Water. Just drink water. But no. I don't like water. I don't like water. What?
Stop it. It's personal preference. I'm going to start hitting you. Jeez. Anyway.
Here.
Cirkul gives me... I don't remember why I'm doing this, but if I refer people, I get something. I don't think it's very much, and I think I have to refer like 100 people before I get anything. It's like a lot of people. Well, anyway, I'm going to put the URL down in the notes down at the bottom.
Yeah. Link it.
I don't think that's lipstick, honey. I think you need to look at lipstick.
I don't know.
It doesn't look right. It's like hot pink and stuff and deep raspberry.
Mom wanted to share my bag.
I don't want to share your bag. It's your bag. You share your bag. She's going to share her bag. You made a bag.
There's beads. And I'm trying to get in, like, embroidery type stuff in there. Other side. Whoa. We've got stars there and beads here. But the thing is, I hated having to always switch out bags to different bags because nothing matched or whatever. But this way, I'm dark.
It always matches.
This way, it's light. It matches everything that I wear pretty much. So Ooh, I'm gonna have to
She went to the
this.
store and bought all these little hardware-y things and zippers and clippy things and junk. Don't bite your bag.
No, it's got a thread missing. It's like, oh gosh. I knew this was gonna happen soon.
So here's my Danny. I still haven't finished it. She's unfortunately been sitting around because I can get through like one row and then my head does something
Well, the
weird.
rows have got to be really insanely long at this point.
And I've lost it. I've got like half of it. The first 3 wedges are one part of the pattern and the second 3 wedges are a different part of the pattern. So I think I'm just going to quit and call it a day. I just, for some reason, my brains are shot from the SLE. So anyway, that's Danny. Why do I have movies? Oh, Mom came up and said, you know,
Mama's feeling a little down, and if anybody ever says anything mean, well, guess what? This is what I think of you.
that's what Mom said.
Very cute.
And she's sweet. And I got the sticker to prove it. I am Wonder Worm. What is that, James and the Giant Peach? Speaking of peaches, go get the blue bowl. Holy cow, you guys. So we've got this peach tree out front, and every year I have to net the whole thing and tie everything up tight so that nothing can get in it, and they still get in it. We've got voles, mice, squirrels, birds of every kind, shape, and color. And this thing is giving me this every day.
Every day she comes in with this many peaches. Honestly.
Really looking forward. They're white peaches.
They're sweet.
Very sweet.
You take
very
a bite
juicy.
and it's just like drinking
It's
it.
like taking a drink.
And then you chew the skin.
The skin is just enough tart that it's like necessary to balance it. So what we're gonna do is we don't have any more canning stuff because we used all of our canning stuff in the dyeing when we started dyeing. So I ended up tossing it. But we're gonna make freezer jam and we're gonna make freezer peaches for crumble. Which is gonna be awesome.
We have to make big peach cobbler today.
Yes. And you know what? If we cut over top of the 9x13 pan, it'll drip all smush in there. You know? I was just thinking, how are you going to cut it? Because it's going to drip everywhere.
Oh,
That
wow,
drink
yeah.
is going to go everywhere. So yeah, we'll figure it out. And we'll make our peach crumble. It's like, you put in a can of peaches into a 9x13 pan, and then you put in a box of cake mix. For us, it's gluten-free. And King Arthur has like the best white. I think it's King Arthur, right?
Kaneki.
Anyway, a lot of people out there, a lot of manufacturers of good stuff. And then you put a stick of butter and you just slice it and slather it over the top.
There's a Betty.
That's
What's her face?
amazing. Betty Crocker does too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
What is her name? Oh, gee, another one. I can't remember her name.
Godfrey? Am I Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. And we
Can't
first.
show anything. One of the reasons why we had to make this
our
video
book.
so many
Mhm.
times was because I tried to show you guys. I have a sewing nook over here.
Over there.
If you see a picture of it,
Cool.
panorama on Facebook. I pulled out all my quilts. I pulled out all my fabrics. I've been swapping, and I've been having such a good time. If anybody needs some, this is my mind again. It's very sad. I cut too many 6.5 inchers fabric charms for the swap. We found.
Mom wanted to get rid of it because it's too wild and gross.
I didn't want to get rid of it. I wanted to send it off to the machine quilter.
Oh,
Good heavens,
I
child.
thought you wanted to get rid of it, but
No.
it's so pretty. You were saying that it was ugly or something, and I was like, what?
She needs to learn how to quilt. So what I did was I put in this little patch border, and then I added this to kind of ground it back down and make it more, I don't know, it feels more
wild and
grounded that way
crazy.
instead of having the cream on the
Yeah.
outside. So what we're gonna do is one of these days we're gonna get some masking tape. I can't believe that's all I need. I did find some of that strapping tape. And we do have strapping tape too. We have this tape. That might work too. Anyway, we need to put it down on the ground, then put the quilt backing, which I've got that sitting over there, and then put the batting has to go down first. The backing, I'm fine.
The backing, the batting, the top.
Thank you. Then we baste it like crazy, pull it up off the floor,
Baste.
and Yes, that's what we're putting it down there for.
We're basting it like a turkey.
Down. No, basting it like with thread.
I don't want a mustache, thank you.
I mean, oh, it is okay. So anyway, here's the fabric charms. I've been swapping. I found a place called, look at this, look very closely at it.
Why is there a baby face?
Friendship Quilt.
Dude.
And we're making quilts.
How much work
And
did
we
this get?
exchange them. What? It's just a scrappy, it's first you make the house, I guess, or maybe you make, I don't know.
Oh, it's a house.
It's a house and a heart. I thought the kid was very cute. The kid's looking outside the window. She's very cute.
Yeah, I only saw, I guess I was looking too close and I was like, what is going on here?
The rest of the stuff that I have is just mine. We're doing cupcakes, which I have a tea and teapot and teacup saucer swap out in the garage. I found all my swap stuff.
This crab is so cute.
Sea creatures on water. I spent so much money on this fabric. It was like $12, $13 a yard.
I like this one. It's really pretty.
Showing the tree. That's the paper piece tree. It's 8.5 inches. I've got, that's my last one. This was more water fabric that I bought that was the same price. My no orcas. I got these patterns from Alaska when we went on our trip.
That's why
Hold these.
Yep.
Show them.
Here, hold this.
These are more daisies. These are my daisies that I made, and this is my scrappy heart that I made. So that's what everybody got.
Another one. There's a lot of these things.
And she's singing.
Yeah, well. Alright, there we go.
Show something.
Kitty cat!
I loved this kitty. He took me days to make just, I think it was like 4
Oh, yeah,
or
she was
something.
working on those guys forever. But
It
this
took
one
forever.
beforehand is so cute. Isn't it so cute with the leopard print? And they're like, I'm a ferocious kitty. It's so cute.
It's a silhouette. It's not
I
a big
know,
deal.
but it's so cute. It's, I mean, she used leopard print. And don't all cats think that they're big cats?
Angry
Like
kitty.
This guy
Arr.
is awesome.
He almost looks like Sleepy Kitty instead of Angry Kitty now. He needs a little bit more
Oh, he is a
detailing.
little bit sleepy.
He needs his mouth and some
We
whiskers.
just need that little.
But
it's
I
like
didn't want to do
the
that.
picture that she took it from, or line drawing. It was like her. You look like the Grumpy Cat. Yeah, if you don't know Grumpy Cat, just look it up.
So I call him Angry Kitty. So I sent them out, and what I got back. Oops, was another one of my silhouettes. I made too many. Can you tell? What I got back was this one. And
He's so
this one. They're so cute. She used like her sewing machine to make the face and the whiskers and stuff. Okay. The last thing in my swap box is this. This is from a place called cottoncuts.com, and this is a mystery from Sheila Christensen, the Mystery Quilter. It's the puzzle mystery for fall of 2019.
Oh, this is the one with the pretty stuff. Yeah,
Beautiful
so pretty.
fabrics. I absolutely love these fabrics. They're not batiks, but they have the feel of batik. I hate batiks, you guys. Don't ever use batiks in a quilt that you're going to put on your bed after 20 years. Mine are shredded. Do not do it.
20 years. I don't know. It's less than that.
It's less than 20 years.
Yeah, it's more like
honestly.
10.
It was less.
10 to 15
So anyway, each month they give you these die cut, I'm going to have to open this. There's no way around it. They give you these die cut pieces, and they give you little labels, and you're to label them. And then at the end, when we go to put them together, they're all going to be done, and all the labels. And just pick up from here and do this to that and do this to that. So because I got the large, I don't know what was wrong with me that day. I had gone to Cotton Cuts and I went, I'm not going to do this. It's $40 a month. There's no way I'm going to do this. And that was for the fat quarter box. And I pulled out. And then $250 for this quilt. $250 for a large, and it's like a twin size.
I didn't hear that bit.
Shoot me now, man.
Yeah, well.
But the colors are beautiful, and it's so me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't have a bed for it. But
oh, it's mine.
you know, you and Shane ended up with all of them. I've got to get those quilts out of Shane's room.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I've got a picture of them. They have been completely shredded just from pulling up on them and never like washing them or changing them around. Anyway, Puzzle Mystery Quilt, highly recommended. It's a lot of fun. There's a Facebook group. Of course, I'm all over the place with the groups now. That's what I do in my spare time.
My lap. I couldn't figure out what was on my lap. I was like, why is there something?
So, along with all the quilts that I pulled out, I found my Peacemaker. I'm making this with my friend from Coon's Age Ago, and we have a good bit of it done. She's done 3 of her blocks, and she makes 2 of each block, and then she sends me the duplicate, and I do the same. And I'm supposed to have sent her, and I was so bad. I sent her. I think she has.
You're both gonna end up with 2
1
quilts?
or 2. No, we got enough fabric for 2 quilts, and I'm doing my part, which is the bottom half of the quilt. She's doing her part, which is the top half of the quilt. She makes 2 of the same block, sends me 1, and I send her 1. So I'm doing the whole bottom of the quilt. She's doing the whole top of the quilt. And we're gonna have
You're
in
gonna
the
have
middle.
half and half.
Yep.
Like the top half is hers and the bottom half is yours.
Yep. And so it's very, 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 very special. Very, very special indeed. Where did the can you run over there and get the Y2K?
Y2K?
I already showed you guys this. Oh wait, I can't really show them this either. No, I wish I had pictures. No, that's your Jane.
Wait, what?
Y2K is in a box, all the way down at the bottom of those boxes over there that you moved. So, when I first... Oh, be careful, honey.
Yes.
Not those boxes. The boxes that you moved over by the dye stuff.
Oh.
There are stacks of boxes.
Dude, tell me which box, man.
Fortunately, my house looks really nice compared to the time when I had wool piles all over the place. So anyway, found my Y2K quilt, was so excited I started crying because I thought it was lost. You cannot replace this quilt. No matter what you do, you can't go back and get those, 1998, 1999 fabrics. No matter who you pay, you can't get to them. So I found my Nifty 50, and I went ahead and made the Nifty 50. And what did I use for sashing? I used my Millennium because I figured I'm never going to see my Y2K. It's gone.
Never give up. Never give in.
She found it. It was in the linen closet.
In a shoebox.
And it's a good thing I say this because
the site doesn't exist anymore.
quilttalk.com is gone 20 years later. So here is what's left of the Millennium fabric.
What's funny though is that people thought, oh no, the whole world is going to explode or whatever.
Yeah.
And now the site that used to be there is gone.
Is gone. So I had done a lot of work. This is triangles, all strip piece. Triangles, half square triangles are already cut and done. All of the colors are sort of by color, then light to dark. And the thing that's really irreplaceable, the Siggies. Everybody who swapped with me, I sent my stuff all around the world, and everybody who swapped with me sent me their Siggy, which was their name and where they're from, and a little something. Some of them put stamps on them, some of them actually applique onto them, some of them did machine embroidery. They're just
really cool.
Irreplaceable. So when I found this box, I just about died. And I really haven't, I've got chills talking about it.
She really did. She like broke down and started sobbing and yeah, wouldn't let me go.
It was bad.
But good bad, I think, because it was good to
So
find
yes, it's very nice to have it back. This is my Dear Jane quilt, which has, the original quilt was made by Jane Stickle, and it has 5,640 pieces, I think, in it. And I've got some straps
showing
on
on
the
the bad side.
So, yes, it is mostly, there's a lot of hand piecing, a lot of tiny, these are 4.5 or 5 inch blocks, I can't remember.
Very pretty.
Just go on forever. Where's the triangles?
Triangles?
Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to share everything. There's triangles, there's a journal that I made. This group is also defunct. I went back to find it, and it's not there either. Very sad, very sad.
Well, quilting isn't really, like, Is it a huge thing still?
It's still a huge thing.
Oh,
There's
good.
still the worldwide quilting page is still there.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is the Y2K quilt, and
Wait, I thought
you
that was the
haven't seen
Y2K.
this. These are blocks that are actually that are actually finished.
Oh.
And so what I've done is I'm color washing.
But I thought that the other one was...
They can't see it. Hold.
Mm.
Just there you go. I'm color washing top to bottom, left to like purple. Yeah, they can't see me. Purple over there.
Beep.
And yeah, let's roll her back up. Yellow up in the upper left-hand corner. I've got pictures of this.
If you can find a picture of my my quilt, then
Yeah,
you know
her
what
non-patch.
color washing is. It's like going from beige and down into purple, like all the pinks and yeah.
I've been wanting to do a blog post on this, but unfortunately, I don't feel comfortable blogging about stuff anymore because I kind of use it as, here's the cowl, you know, like a newsletter. And so I don't ramble anymore on there. I don't know what to do about that.
Make another blog for blog.
I was thinking about that. WMDquilt.blogspot.com. Okay. Anyway, let's stop there.
Yeah.
This is too
Ideas
much.
were running through my head. Sorry.
This is way too much stuff.
Okay, I think we got everything though.
No.
I set up my piano.
No way. So that was
Yeah.
Y2K.
I took it down and then whatever.
Her piano's over here.
Yeah.
She thinks it makes the classes that join up.
But also, I'm actually gonna start trying to learn it again.
Okay. Diane Van Kirk. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about that. Here, you do.
Okay.
Diane Van
Background,
Kirk, I
background.
just found her. She's amazing. She makes this embroidery stuff. And what you do, this is a panel. It's pre-printed. It's crinkly because there's a piece of paper behind it, but it's actually on cotton. And you embroider all over everything. This is extra from, the thing is like, you know, way big. And then these are extras because what you do on this is you make, I think it was the girl's sweater, and then on this one you use it for the jeans or something, and then the hair, I can't remember. But what's fun about this is that it's texturized. So like the hair is done in yarn and it's 3-dimensional, and then she's got beads, and then the nest that she's reaching for, this is called
Embroidery.
Girl Reaching, is made out of like
Twigs.
moss and twigs, and you actually use eggs and stuff in there. It's amazing. So I'm gonna knit her a sweater instead of doing this stuff out of the poor cotton that they gave me. So yes, she came all the way from South Africa. I thought that was just really cool. I still think that's really cool. Diane Van Kirk. Amazing designer, and she's got like scads of books. The book you want is Dreamscapes. The book I want is Dreamscapes. It's got like how to do all the other stuff that she has. She's got other panels, and she only gives like a pattern for this one. So you haven't talked. You're left.
I
I'm
wrote
right.
a book.
I'm so proud of her. Star Chasers.
Yeah. It's gotten to a point where it's at like it's actually book size, and I haven't finished editing it. It already added like 1,000 words from the edit, whatever. So it actually, I wrote it, edited it, and it suddenly became the 40,000 words that is the first like beginning of like novel
So proud.
count. And so then now I'm going through the next edit where I'm cleaning it up again. Yeah, it'll be a while before it actually gets published. Eventually I'm hoping to publish it for free on Wattpad though, so hopefully that'll work.
And you're gonna read it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna read it. So I was gonna make like a YouTube channel where
Was
like
You've changed your mind?
no.
Okay.
Oh. I'm thinking of doing it. It's just you know, videos are hard. Anywho, I have this perfect little nook in my room that's got all the books and all the stuff, and you just sit your chair down and like sit there with like a candle and cup of tea or something like that, and just make it all pretty. So that was what I was gonna just start reading, and probably reading other books too, like Peter Pan and stuff like that. But to read my own book would be so cool. So I'm thinking of doing that once the book's actually finished. Other than that, we have this idea for an Etsy store, or I don't know. Mom's like helping me with it and saying, do it, and she's keeping on my back about it so that I actually do it.
Nag.
So
She really needs to do this. It's amazing, this stuff.
This is the whole thing. Mom's locks for in hair stuff was what gave me the idea of like, oh, what if we actually sold stuff with that was all a bunch of like
Boho,
flower crown, these things, the barrettes with like wool locks and
Tell
bracelets
them about
and
your leather and beads. I bought a whole slew of the
there's
large
this really
beads.
cool thing. A friend of mine, she took me on vacation, and her aunt had come up with this really cool design. So I was like, this is really fun. So it's basically one leather strip, and you got beads on it. But what's cool about it is that you put it in, and then you scoot the bead up right next to your hair, and then you'll flip, and then you'll do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and it makes like a faux braid. Because it actually looks like a braid without actually braiding, and it's really pretty and cool. And then at the ends, you can have like, I could probably put feathers into the ends and stuff like that, and just make it fun. And it's just really
I would detach
nice.
the feathers though, because if you're working with that to get it through your hair, you wouldn't be able to put a feather.
the feathers would be
But if you
annoying.
had one of those clips and you just clip it.
For now, they're just little metal things to keep like cute little, like there's these cute little sheep and stuff like that are just,
Got lots of beads coming in for this. And then she can make anklets and slave rings, and I think we need to find the word for this. This is not a crown. This is not a
that
tiara.
thing. I don't know. What
But
that
there's
thing
this
is.
chain thing. I've got one in chain anyway, or had. And then
it has
it's got
this
one thing
stuff.
down this way, and it's got it's stuff.
It's made of chain and it's a hat.
It's not a hat.
Not a hat.
It's not a wreath. It's not a
It's
headband.
not a flower crown. It's not.
kind of a headband.
But it
A
doesn't
headband
hold
that
any
holds your
hair
in.
into place.
It doesn't hold your hair. I don't know what it is, but she's gonna have it. She's boho.
I had this fun idea
You
though
should
where we
belts,
like
too.
using leather and metal, like chain and leather, and then like for the headband type thing, and like weaving ribbon through the chain, and then like maybe sticking like a couple flowers into it.
She says she doesn't have any ideas. Y'all need to get on her and tell her that she's good and that she needs to do this because she's got a car payment. Tell them about her.
Yeah, I have a car. It's very cool, and yeah,
She finally passed her driver's license.
How
many
That
times?
was in May.
The driving test.
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Hey, I'm actually, it turns out I'm a better driver than a lot of people around me, and I'm like, what? Maybe it's because I had to pass it so many times, you know? Ay.
She's a very good driver.
But
She
yeah,
stops when she hears the sound.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm really blessed with this car. It's great. It's exactly what I needed, and
It's a Prius.
Prius, yeah. It's got the great gas mileage, and it's young.
Makes
It's
no
only
noise.
a 2015. Oh gosh, yes, it's so quiet. Sometimes
quiet,
even
you
I'm
don't even
still
know it's
thinking,
on.
wait, is this on? I forgot. Did I turn it on yet?
Kind of like those cars that you are 10 feet away and all of a sudden their doors open, the engine's going, and all they're waiting for is for you to step in and they pull out by themselves.
Tesla.
Yeah. Okay. Tacos.
Yeah.
I need tacos.
Ooh,
I'm starving.
Tacos.
Made a roast the other day and chopped it all up and put it into a Tupperware with some water and our homemade taco seasoning.
Oh, it's just been sitting there.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
gonna be kind of spicy, huh?
It's gonna be good. And I accidentally dumped too much of
We
it
should
in.
throw some like lemon in there. Ooh, yum, yum, yum.
And some lime, you mean, and some jalapeno. We gotta go. It's time to go.
Woo, food time.
So we hope you're all doing well, and that you're happy or content at least, and relatively healthy. Can't even say, I hope you're healthy, actually. I hope you're healthy.
Yes.
It's just
We
hard
hope
to
you're
say.
healthy, happy,
And wise.
There we go.
And we'll see you next time.